Hey guys, how you doing? Coach Raymond here from CapitalQBs.com. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. I'm based out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Currently coaching with the Myers Riders senior varsity team and looking forward to our season in the OSFL, the Ontario Summer Football League. Today we're going to talk about mastering the art of reading defenses. We're going to go through the mesh series of the air raid and continuing with our series of reading defenses, helping young quarterbacks make those adjustments. A lot of quarterbacks going into training camp right now in their provincial leagues, getting ready for the fall, and off-season training. Hopefully it's going well. But once you get to a training camp, it's a totally different environment, and now your football your QBIQ has to come into play, and that's what we trying to help you here at Capital QBs here based in Ottawa. Speaking of Ottawa, if you want to train with other quarterbacks this summer, we got university quarterbacks, we got cégep quarterbacks, high school quarterbacks, and if you want to find out about our schedule, what you do is go to the website, and once you go to the website, Capital QBs, you can go to the training programs on top, or just look for this banner right here, and when you click on it, just go to the bottom, express your interest, give us your name, your email address, your age group. We're trying to separate all the different age groups, and tell us the level you're playing at, university, cégep, high school, if you're playing a CAFA, and we'd like to know more about you. All right, let's talk about the art of reading defenses, and in this video, we're going to talk about the common mistakes made by young quarterbacks when they're trying to read a defense, right? Once you break that huddle, you got to find the safety, look at cushions, identify blitz, what I call the creepy crawlers, those linebackers, or, if you get the wasp and sting from the halfbacks creeping in, you got to really identify that, but that's where the running back can really help you with communication, right? Give you extra eyes. And one of the common mistakes young quarterbacks will do when reading a defense, they'll misinterpret the coverage stream, right? And, I say this all the times. Corners and halves lies, safeties tell the truth. And what that means is the corners and halves, they can go up and down. You don't know if they're in cut, you don't know if they're man or they're in hold. But the safety, well, they got to tell you the truth. If they come down, why are they coming down, right? They're the safety valve of the defense, and there's a reason why they're on top. So always remember this: safeties and corners lies. Safeties and halfback. I'll get this right. Corners and halfback lies. Safeties tell the truth. There you go. Third time's the charm. All right. So just remember, corners and halfbacks lies. Safeties tell the truth. Now, misinterpret cover scheme, failing to recognize blitzes, right? And I talked about that just a few minutes ago. Have help with that, right? Tell your offensive line, point out the mic, tell the linebacker, your running back, where's that linebacker? I got the will linebacker. Hey, check out that halfback, he's creeping in. Hey, they're playing cut. I see the corner coming in. Just communicate, but just don't communicate too much so that you throw off your quarterback while he's trying to really read the defense. And some of the things to correct those mistakes: get in the film room. Get in huddle, find out, after practice, if you've got a team who films your practices, and if you don't, you should ask your coach, we should really film our practices. This way it helps me off the field when I get home, and I can really take that film study and really pick up some tendencies and some indicators to help me with my development of reading defenses. Working with your coaches, right? Ask your coach, hey coach, you got 10 minutes after practice, or can we go through the film session online and or if you're at the school, say, can we do extra film work? And practicing on field adjustments, right? Practice when you're on field. If you got scout cards, those are big things, right? Tell your offense coordinator or DC can you give us this look, and can you, so this way you can muscle memory and you can pick up those indicators subconsciously. There's the word I was looking for, because your subconscious plays a big role into what you see in front of you. All right, let's talk about thriving under pressure, and then we'll get to that mesh series. So another when quarterbacks are under pressure and they feel the pocket collapse, and I always say you got to feel the pressure with when you're in the pocket, you will feel the pressure with your eyes. Your eyes, because if you put your hands out and you bring it real closer like this, that's feeling the pressure with your eyes, right? You see those big shadows when you're in the pocket because you're really reading defenses, and you're trying to find the holes of where you're going to locate that throw. Well, when you're in the pocket, feel the pressure with your eyes, and don't force throws into tight coverages, right? You might have a rocket arm, But if the throw's not there, it's not there. Live another down. I'd rather you be 2nd and 10 than 2nd and looking for forgiveness, right? Holding on to the ball too long, that's one of the big, it's either you throw too early or you hold too long, right? It's like trying to get that perfect timing. But you should have an internal clock as a quarterback. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, that ball should have been gone a long time ago, right? And depending on the passing concepts, strategies for improving, make quick decision making drills. One of the best one is pass Skelly, right? If you can go and pass Skelly and script your practices and in the quick game, it'll help you with your reaction time. Simulate game time pressure in practice. Yeah, that's a big one. Ask your once you get into team systems, and tell well, obviously if you're in a scout situation, and what I mean by scout, the team you're facing that week, you should have what they do as a defense and try to incorporate it into your practice plan the upcoming week. Mental preparation and visualization. There's that word again. Hey, try to say that 3 times. Visualization. You want to be mentally prepared going into the next play. As I said yesterday, the most important play in football is the next play. And you want to really visualize the play and the coverages of that play and learn from your mistakes, right? The one thing is, you got to learn from your mistakes, and the way you learn is repetition and watch film. All right, let's get to the huddle, and let me see if I can just go right here. There we go. All right, this is the mesh concept in the air raid system. In fact, we got lucky here about 5 years ago. The godfather of the air raid system, Hal Mummy, came to Ottawa for a conference, and man, it was such a treat to you got the air raid guy in your city for 48 hours, and we dissect this to death. All right, so the mesh series. So here's the thing, and this is a great play. So your X receivers is running a go route. All right, and then you got your W running the under. You got the R running the over. This is where the mesh comes in, and then you got your Y running the 14-yard dig. And then with this receiver, this is where you can be creative. You can have him do a post. You can have him do a flying die, but just try not to get him in the same area where the under's coming, right? So, and again, anytime you're in the as a quarterback, the first thing you want to do on a play is where's the free safety, right? Where's the free right there? Okay, where's the boundary corner? Where's the half? Do I got a staircase? And what I mean by staircase is this is a staircase. The staircase is going up. Is the staircase going up or is the staircase going down, meaning cut, right? And if I got an even, that means I probably got man coverage, right? But post-snap, once pre-snap, you're looking and you're seeing, do I got staircases on the weak or the strong side, the free safety there? So I either got man or zone coverage. And then on post-snap, if you see him bell, then you know you got hold, right? So if you know you got zone coverage, now you got to say to yourself, okay, pre-snap, I got one free safety as I got man or zone. Post-snap, I see the staircase, I see the corner bell, I got hold. So now the rules come into play. And look for the triangle read. I always like to do that with our quarterbacks. Look for the triangle read. And then from here, you say, okay, if you got the over and the under, and we always tell our receivers, when you're, don't show your eyes until you feel you're open. How many times of, our receiver's running right under, and he's looking at the quarterback right away, not even looking in front of him, and he's getting what we call a snot tickle, right? He just gets depleted, and you don't want to do that. So we tell our receivers on the mesh, don't show your eyes to the quarterback until you feel that you're safe to be open. And if you see somebody at the end of your route, sit. Right? You run in man, sit in zone, right? That's the golden rules of receivers. Run in man, sit in zone. And if you see a corner right there, the half right there, you sit right there. And the same thing over here. If the dime is sitting right there, or the field half is here, or say the dime goes to hook to curl, and you see this guy, the field half sitting right there, then you got 2 sit routes right there, and then you got the dig right underneath, and hopefully you can high-low from the free safety. So if the free safety comes down, you got the post, and if the free safety goes high, you got the dig, and there's your triangle read. And this is why when you do this play, do it 100 times. So this way you get more comfortable into the plays, and it's just try to limit your playbook. The one thing that we tell our young quarterbacks is if you feel overwhelmed with all the plays, tell your coordinator, say, you know what, maybe I just need to, concentrate on a few plays, right? A lot of quarterbacks that I've trained in the past, they're overwhelmed by playbook, because a lot of these quarterbacks who come to provincial ball, or they go to CEGEP, or they go to the university, they're not used to the like an overwhelming playbook, right? Where they're probably coming from a high school who had maybe like 6 plays or 10 plays, and then they go to a system where there's like 20 plays, 30 plays, and they're overwhelmed, right? The last thing you want to do is overwhelm your young quarterbacks. So there you have it. That is the another series of Master the Art of Reading the defense. Hey, those bad guys on defense, well, we just want to spread them and shred them, as we say on offense. But you know what? Game of football is a great, great game. All right, if you want to train with us this summer, don't forget, go to the website, capitalqbs.com, hit the training program, and then scroll to the middle, look for quarterback training in the summer. And we're going to train in May to July. And we got university quarterbacks signed up, Cégep, and high school, and the CAFA quarterbacks. And again, put your age group, so this way I separate all the age groups, so this way I don't put 12-year-olds with university quarterbacks, because that could be a little dangerous. All right, so have yourself a great rest of your day. And again, visit the website, capitalqbs.com, and pick up more tips and hopefully some resource to help you become a better quarterback. We'll see you on the next video. Cheers.